Hi, we are VSB class and this is our block number 4. So what we are going to achieve is to help the user to organize the build of their timetable wisely. The purpose is to help the student make a further view of their academic years, better plan and graduate smoothly. This Scrum due date will be starting at January 18 to February 8. And who is our user? This project will be focused on the student to build out the class schedule. The professor and the advisor of different faculty are our secondary user. After Scrum number 3 of ENSE 400, we narrow down our user to student of engineer faculty because of lack of help from IT support, so that we can make sure the MVP works get done on time and can be expanded to professor and other faculty if applicable. And the team member and responsibility. For Shaha is the core code developer. He's building the web page film and drawing the architecture diagram and writing the web code and manage GitHub Combo. For Jing Yu is the Screen Master. The organized team with milestone, organize the project documentation, setting up meeting time, and collect team members' idea. For Jin Kang is the code developer, setting up the SWS web server and the web page design, prototype design, and the writing web code. For me, I'm the business analyst for the documentation stuff and organize the project idea and insight. And lastly, the meeting note. For the business need and requirement, this website will be able to provide reasonable advice on course selection with different conditions and semester. This web application can help students arrange their entire academic schedule and have a better plan for the college life. Students will no longer missing any important course in a certain semester. It helps students to graduate smoothly with less academic mistakes. Next page. And for our project current status, we see is yellow because there is some web interface are not really built up completely, and some new idea and function are being added up in the design. Our plan will be speeding up our coding process for the website pages, as well to updating Kanban for process monitor in GitHub to bring back the condition.
And we have changed our database from 1.0 to 2.0, which is from the original database design was a complete SQL database, as well as the new database will be combined with JSON and SQL. So JSON will be focused on the part with which we use Python to parse data from your course, as well as your file. And the SQL part will be the students and the user information and the grade table. And we have made some. Our project is only have tiny changes, some UI design as well as the tiny functions, but everything seems to be the same. And we have integrated a Jenkins as pipeline or CI/CD tool for us to design to code PHP smoother. So this is our Jenkins, and we have just configured it as a GitHub project and using Git to get source code management from the master branch, and the trigger will be GitHub hook, webhook. So every time we commit a changes to the GitHub, it will Jenkins will get the data right in the server, so we can make the PHP design smoother.
And for the project issue, because we redesigned some pages, so we are kind of out of the track. But we think it is a lot big deal for us. And secondly, our interface design is a lot clear and satisfied to our function enough, because all of us lack of some design experience, and we might perfect interface if we can finish our basic basic function. And thirdly, website functionality has some overlapped in some page. Yeah. And for next step, for overall plans, so we are planning to complete all front end page before the next grooming meeting. I think like only 30% workload are left. I think it's good for us. And secondly, for the data visual, visuals, we consider some visual tool and graph tool to generate a chart or graph for our data, for different data. And thirdly, for the PHP coding, only half of the workload are left. And before the next grooming meeting, I think we are able to finish the PHP coding part. Yeah. And for the group reflection, uh, do you feel on the track? Yeah, a little bit off the track because we redesigned some of the page, and but I think it's a lot big deal for us. And do you feel and there any barrier to our success? Yeah, just a lack of that design experience. Our UI is only usable for now. It might not be really very friendly for our users. um, and any helps for going forward. We think uh, law. I think we might not need any help so far. Yeah. For the individual plans, so Sha, you can talk about your plans.
My plan is totally complete the front end design of academic builder page, make fit perfect all the details, and try to make my page more responsive and can be able to show in mobile device. And then I will connect to the database and test the backend functions.
And then for me, for the next plan, I could find some open source graph tools to generate the chart or graph to analyze the data. And secondly, start to planning the test plan.
And for me, I will be working on the completing on the login and sign up pages, which is maybe 80% done. And the work on I'll be working on the semester builder functions after I build the login part, because the semester is completely based on the session of user login.
And for me, I will be the co-author of the academic builder pages.
And here's our demo. And here is it. After there is a link on the GitHub, their project website. After click it, it's not fully function yet. It's our IP address, and there's a button, and here's our login.php, which is user can use it to log in or reset password, or user can use guest to visit our website but will not have full access to this website. And here's the sign up. So user can sign up for our website, and to log in here, it will ask user to log in. Here's the guest. If user use guest function, it will only only use the course list database to basically it's a search function for whatever filter you may need. So let's see. Let's see, 477. There we go. It will show the search one. And so can you talk about the details?
Yes, and this web page is what I did for the last couple weeks, and it's allowing the user to search course and filter course to get the specific course detail. So you can show the factory filters to choose the ENSE, so only show ENSE, and the year filters, the different years. Yeah, the first year, no, so choose the third year, so you can say that only the filter course are shown. Also, the course data, all the data has been connected to the servers, so the PHP part is work perfectly. Yeah.
And after the user is logged in, there will be the username on the top right corner, and it can have the user's student ID as well as the logout button. So it will shrink as well as this. So basically, it's just a visual schedule builder of our current UFR. So user can drop here the tag, and it should add the course here, as well as the PHP part is not coding yet, so it will be done in the next phase.
For the academic builder page, this is our rebuild that main page can show in the our user the summary of their academic year. So for the left side, those green cards will show in the percentage of finish all the credits, all the courses, and those two charts will generated by the course they take, things like that, and go to default schedule. This schedule will show in the schedule which school permit to the users, and in the right hand side, right top, we will use some text to display on the term card, so that the user can easily understand what the characteristic of those courses. And schedule builders. The last one is schedule builders. Basically, it's a builder term schedule. You can drag course from the right side. Also, the right top corner is the some text, which is different from the default schedule. We will figure this out. That's our new schedule builder pages. We also have we use the pages before. We will use those as another view of our web page. Just show some, yeah, things like that. This is just different views, yeah. And that's its front end is not fully function, but I will finish it before next scroll.
Okay, and also for the mobile view, we are currently not focusing on it yet, but we will plan on it. So currently it's only the desktop view. Thank you.